when you get
I'd actually like to expose myself here. The reason why I wanted to play Lost Ark today is actually just because I'm up to +10 on all my stuff now for tier 2. And I'm going to have to beg for upgrade materials on stream. And I thought that, you know, we need a lot of them. And so we're going to have to do it on the mainstream. And really kind of just fully sell out. And so, yeah, guys, if there's any leap stones, any guardian stones, any destruction stones that you may or may not want to use, I mean, look, man, if you got one stone, man, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's really about, guys. I'm sorry. Nice hairline. Have some gold. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow, this is great. Yeah, this is just amazing, guys. I love this. So, like, if I click this... Oh, it's about to send. Yeah, okay, let me just return that. Okay, yeah, this guy tried to do some goofy shit, and it's not gonna work. Yeah, he's trying to send me a wire and do that. All right, let's see if I can do one final upgrade before I have to go and start the quest. 10K? Guys, it wasn't 10K. It was a COD. I would have to give him 10K in order to get the item that he COD'd to me. Like, it was obvious, okay? Like, how do people not know that? Oh my god. You know, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna make a comment right now. To settle the conversation. Lost Ark is pay to win. World of Warcraft is pay to win. Sound good? Did we click send? Did we do it right there? Is that it? I mean, that's literally it. Do it? It's pointless. Lost Ark, you just get the cat faster? Yeah, that's the same thing as in WoW. Alright. There it is, boys. There it is. It's done. It's done. There you go. There's the fucking tweet. There you go. That's... So now we have that. It's written down. It is defined, and that's it. I probably should look and see, like, what the comments on this are. Man, I can't believe you fucking say this, dude. Like, what do you mean it's pay to win? No, it's not pay to win. Or it's not pay to win. You could just pay real money and have your gear get better. Like, you're not winning just by having the best gear in the game. Since when is having the best gear in the game winning? I mean, like, winning only really matters in like a super high intensity PvP situation where all the gear is equalized, which means it's fine. But, like, the fact is, like, if you're winning, like, just because you have better gear, you can't win. No, just because you can't even do the dungeons because you have better gear doesn't mean you can't win. Like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It's pay to win. So what's happening here is that Lost Ark, whenever you get your first cards, what you do here leads to here. And what you do here leads to here. And what you do here leads to here. The problem with World of Warcraft and why people don't like the systems in WoW is because it goes like this. This is patch, let's say 9.0. And this is patch 9.1. And this is 9.15. And this is 9.12. And this is the next expansion. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how it happens? It gets reset constantly. So the thing is, like with Lost Ark, for example, the reason why people care about getting their engravings, the reason why people care about getting their cards is because they know that will lead them to an overall meta goal in the future. I do want to say, though, real quick, if you're having problems with Virtus at 1,000 item level, you're having problems. You are having problems. Like, come on, man. Come on, you. Like, just, yes, you. It's not that hard, man. It's really fucking not. Like, I mean, if I was able to beat him on my Berserker with item level appropriate gear, then, and I mean, despite a lot of mauling, I finished the fight. I feel like whenever I came back, I finished the fight at like 12 minutes, right? Like, I think that was pretty good. Yeah, the thing is with Lost Ark, this is something that people don't understand, is that there are so many secondary empowerments. Like, if you're a Warcraft player, you're a WoW player, think about it as like, make sure that you have your Heart of Azeroth upgraded. Make sure that you have the right Azerite traits. Make sure that you have the right corruptions. You know, pretend like this is BFA. And like, you have like your card bonuses. You have your skill point potions that you can get easily if you've been doing a lot of islands and you have some of the island souls. You have your engravings. Engravings are like the biggest thing, right? Too much bullshit? There's a lot of bullshit, but the thing with Lost Ark that makes me okay with its bullshit is that its bullshit doesn't get replaced every fucking patch. And that's what I didn't like about WoW. Fuck, dude. I love it whenever I can actually just play the game and just do a bunch of stuff. That's okay.
Could be wrong, but I think the hype for this game is really only being kept alive by streamers and big YouTubers right now. And after they move on, which will probably be in a month or two, I think everybody else is going to move on too. But in that time that we are playing the game...
I don't know if that's entirely true. I think that obviously, like, because if you look at the graph, right, and you see the amount of people playing, there's still, I mean, fuck, dude, there's probably going to be more, there's more people playing today than there was yesterday. I guess today's Sunday. Maybe people came home from church and they decided to, you know, play Lost Ark or something like that. Yeah, look at Korea. Yeah, I feel like people will continue playing this game for a long period of time. The retention for this game, how many other games have this level of retention for an MMO? Because in my opinion, none do. New World certainly doesn't. World of Warcraft doesn't. Final Fantasy doesn't. If you look at the amount of people playing Final Fantasy, that went way down. Lost Ark has done something that no other game has done. If you honestly want to tell me that sitting there and having a debuff applied to your character that is applied and it's supposed to be dealt with in a group and you are solo and it still gets applied to you as if the developers can't automatically detect whenever one player is in combat with the boss and then have the boss not cast that ability because the boss's health is preset the moment that you zone in. That's why you can't increase and decrease the amount of people in the party because it's set the health pool at that exact time. It's not dynamic. And it only is whenever you zone into the instance. It can dynamically decide which fucking mechanics you encounter. There is no reason for this to exist. This just makes the game worse. There's no reason to have a stagger check mechanic that incapacitates one player be applied whenever you're soloing. It just sucks. It just sucks. And I beat all of these bosses. I did all of this solo. And it doesn't make my experience better. I don't feel like I'm better than other players for that. And I went in and I did it with a group, and it was 1,000 times easier. It really was. It was such a fucking joke going in there and doing it with a group. So if you want to tell people, oh, go do it with a group, sounds good. Then take out the solo option. But if you have the solo option in the game, you should make it to where the solo option works and is functional, and it doesn't have unfair mechanics that artificially increase the difficulty because you can't see them. As if it's good that there's a stagger mechanic that doesn't have a stagger bar. How does not having a stagger bar tell people what the fuck to do? Virtus is blue, but he's enraged, so the blue mixes with the red, and then he's purple. Why the fuck is it good that the universal tell for a counter is a different color? How does that help anybody? How does this make the game better? How does this improve the experience of an average player? That like, oh wow, I'm being trained to know blue equals stagger, blue equals stagger, blue equals stagger, sorry, blue equals counter, blue equals counter, blue equals counter, and then now it's purple, and I'm the one that's stupid because I learned what the visual cues and what the pattern is, and then this deviates from the pattern, and me not being able to understand what's happening is somehow my fault. As if for some reason, the blue can't just temporarily disable the red effect and it can just be blue even during his enrage. There's no reason for this. It does not improve anything. This is just artificial gatekeeping by elitist players that are somehow thinking that they're better because they Googled something. Oh wow, I spent fucking an hour doing this and I learned that this mechanic that is supposed to tell you one thing is actually doing something else. Too Roughing, thanks for 5 subs. I appreciate that. I'm done. I take a